AI took the world by storm in recent months after Lensa fell to controversy for copying other artists' work without giving them credit. Chat GPT became the elephant in the room. The new AI assistant that works like a search engine, but instead of giving you links to websites, it produces responses for you. You might think this video was written by Chat GPT explaining itself, but that would make it biased. So don't worry. An actual human is behind this genius, not a robot trying to convince you to try it out. Stay till the end to find out everything you need to know about Chat GPT. Before I start to sound like a robot, the hype of GPT-3 and ChatGPT shadowed the real meaning of this cutting-edge technology that's been developed by OpenAI, but it was not their first stint. A rather small team who created the GPT-3, or Generative Pre-trained Transformer 3, the state-of-the-art language that has the power to create human-like responses. It is one of the largest and most powerful language processing AI models to date, with 175 billion parameters. Well, without getting ahead of ourselves, and not mocking the amazing technology, it's a chatbot. But unlike anything you've seen before, we've had chatbots or AI assistants before. Siri changed the world. Google Assistant came, Bixby by Samsung, Cortana by Microsoft, and many more. None of them could achieve what ChatGPT did. Instead of just calling your mom's number when you ask it, telling you where your phone is and taking forever to spin up the right response you were looking for, ChatGPT, on the other hand, speaks to you. It writes you something you can copy and slap on your project report, and no one would know. Not that you should do that, but the software is capable enough. Not that it matters to most people, and neither would to an average user who will start by asking questions like, who was the least famous president of the United States? It doesn't matter to them how it works. On the other hand, nerds like me will dig. So, I did the digging for you guys. Well, behind every AI software program, so to speak, there is one thing driving it: data. And there's no shortage of it here. It takes your command and spits out a response using the data it has. Sounds simple, right? But it's more complicated than that. The model was trained using text databases from the internet. This includes a whopping 570 gigabytes of data obtained from books, websites, Wikipedia, articles, and other pieces of writing on the internet. To be even more exact, 300 billion words were fed into the system. As a language model, it works on probability, being able to guess what the next word should be in a sentence. To get to a stage where it could do this, the model went through a supervised testing stage. So if you ask it what is the color of the sky, the team knew the correct answer, and if the system gave a wrong answer, the team gave it the right one to train the model, hence increasing the chances of hitting the correct option every time. It then goes through a second similar stage, offering multiple answers with a member of the team ranking them from best to worst, training the model on comparisons. What sets this technology apart is that it continues to learn while guessing what the next word should be, constantly improving its understanding of prompts and questions to become the ultimate know-it-all. And that's the reason why you can use it today for free. Well, with one slight bump. So, ChatGPT is free to use when it's available. The team needs to make money, but they also want the model to train, and the best way to do this is to let millions of people go at it, asking millions of things, so it can produce tens of millions of responses, training itself in the process. When there's a less load on the servers, you can just sign up, create an account, and start using it. But if you want unrestricted access every time you have something you can't ask anyone else, for research purposes of course, you can pay $20 a month and get prioritized access even if the servers are running under load. While GPT-3 has made a name for itself with its language abilities, it isn't the only artificial intelligence capable of doing this. Google's Lambda made headlines when a Google engineer was fired for calling it so realistic that he believed it to be sentient. There are also plenty of other examples of this software out there, created by everyone from Microsoft to Amazon and Stanford University. These have all received a lot less attention than OpenAI or Google, possibly because they don't offer up fart jokes or headlines about sentient AI. Most of these models are not available to the public, but OpenAI has begun opening up access to GPT-3 during its test process. And Google's Lambda is available to select groups in a limited capacity for testing. Google breaks its chatbot down into talking, listening, and imagining, providing demos of its abilities in these areas. You can ask it to imagine a world where snakes rule the world, ask it to generate a list of steps to learn to ride a unicycle, or just have a chat about the thoughts of dogs. So, here it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave your thoughts on Chat GPT and the AI trend around the world. Can it really take over humans? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.